Hello, everybody. I'm back. I've been just tinkering a little bit, getting the top unboxed. Just as a reminder, we're working on the Guitar Hero build. We're converting an original II arcade into the Guitar Hero. We're using the Xbox 360 to run it for now. Um, I've swapped out my speakers. Okay. So we've got those in. I think they look pretty decent. I did notice that they've got a top and bottom side. Just it won't affect anything, and you don't really see it. But if I ever decide to light these up, it would look bad. So what I'll probably do is I will turn one of these around so that they're both facing the same direction. I wanted to kind of get things set up here and do a quick test. So I've got my LVDS, VGA board, HDMI board, whatever the hell you want to call the damn thing. I've got it hooked up to the back of my monitor. Now, in the last video, remember I told you you don't want these things attached directly to the monitor. So what I am going to do is I am going to use, because I don't have enough space around the edges of the monitor with it being 19-inch. There's just not enough bezel board there for it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of this thin packing foam from an Arcade 1-Up machine, and I am going to use some two-sided tape. I'm going to put it on the board and then, or on the panel of the monitor, and then I'm going to two-side tape the boards to it. That is the plan. One thing I've noticed, and I don't know what, maybe I just haven't figured it out, I don't see a ground wire for this thing, and I'm sure it has to be grounded. I'm just not seeing it. So we're going to hook up. We're going to see if it works. See if maybe it's grounded another way. I'm not real sure, but I want to hook it up to the Xbox. We're going to stick a disc in, see if we get some video, and I've got just one single wire hooked up for testing, and we're going to test our speakers and see how they sound. I think we'll probably do a lot of testing with this one, this soccer game. I don't want to do anything right away that's going to cause a copyright strike. I would like to, at the end of this process, be able to demonstrate it in play. So I plan on probably getting one then. So I guess, we're just going to plug some things in here. We'll start with, well, let's see, what do we got? I've already got the amp plugged in. I did test it with the radio. I've not tested anything with the Xbox yet. The FM radio, I tell you what, that thing's got some power. This thing is gonna rock. I've got two little 4x6s on here, and I was only using one of them. I was glad I don't live in an apartment. Let me tell you that. All right. Okay, so Xbox is plugged in. Let's see if we can get her to open up. Pop a game in it. I was thinking about it too. The II arcade build, I was looking at the hardware on it. It's been a while since I put one together. The II arcade, it really doesn't have any visible screws from the side, other than where it holds in the control deck. One on each side. That's the only visible screws with the II arcade that I can recall. And after glancing at the one I have behind me here, So I think when I do the art on this, I'll probably do the speaker panel off of it and the front panel off of it. But otherwise, I think well in the control deck, because that's going to be a project in itself. But I think, yeah, I'm going to get to put the side art at least on while it's assembled, which will be nice. Okay, so I've got everything hooked up here. I'm just going to, before I get power to this, I want to remove these boards off of that metallic panel here. Okay. So Xbox is plugged in, the amp is plugged in, and the only thing left is going to be my 12 volt 3 amp connector from DIY Retro Arcade. Make sure he sent me the right thing. He didn't. This is 12 volt 5 amp. He did not send me a 3 amp. Well, we're going to try it, I think. If it doesn't work, maybe what we'll do is we'll grab a 3 amp off of an Arcade 1-Up and try it. But let's hope we don't damage anything by trying this. If we do, I have a backup for the monitor. But here we go. Okay, I see lights on my board here. Oh, I can see light coming through the back side of the panel. The panel was lit up. Come on. Oh, we got a red light. I don't know. Red's probably bad, right? Oh, I have yet to connect the Xbox to it. So let's do that. Oh, I see light. I'm not going to twist those tight, just enough to hold them in. Let's take a look. Well, I think we've got a monitor. All right. Now, let's see if we can get some sound. Okay. Well, it says I'm running auxiliary here. Let's see what happens here. Well, I got something going on there. I can hear a little static. That volume is all the way up. Music volume. Give that a little twist. No, I got nothing. I got some statics, about all I can get. I'm just going to kind of shimmy those in there. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I'm telling you, this thing was loud. Oh. Well, I think we've got our sound, but it was nowhere near as loud as it was when I had it hooked up to FM stereo. That's all the way up. That's all the way up. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. Let's see here.
Penalty while moving in the design. Kick the ball in any direction, just as you practice.
We've got sound out of that speaker. Let's check the next one. Boy, I'm telling you. And those are, you know, not supposed to be real bassy. So that sounds great.
Comes with a small risk, however, since the move knocks the ball farther away from you, increasing the chance for different.
Because remember, we're going to have those 4 marine speakers at the bottom. So, yeah, I think that should work out just fine. We'll go ahead and shut this off. We'll disconnect our Xbox. Use the 2-sided tape. And get our board mounted down. And then I think I'll have to figure out what next step is. It may just very well be putting this together, but I don't have my art yet for the speaker panel. So, well, I just wanted to bring you guys in. Let you see that. See how it's coming. I'll check my chat here, see if anybody's got any questions. Stardust, how's it going? Thanks for sharing your mod. What are we looks like? Oh, what are we doing? Stardust, sorry, here, let me adjust. Yes, it's an II arcade, converting it into a Guitar Hero. Using, I have a Pile amp, nice Pile amp 6-channel. It's going to have 6 JBL speakers in it. 4 of them are 6.5 inch, 2 4 by 6 inch up top. It's going to be running off of an Xbox for the meantime. Long-term plan is PC build with Wii guitars. So, hey, thanks for checking in, guys. Like I said, I'm just going to disconnect here. I'm going to use the 2-sided tape and get that thing taped down nice and tight. And then we're going to move on. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Thank you very much, Stardust. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's going to look great. The art has been ordered from Game On Graphics. His designer did it up just for me because I couldn't find an Guitar Hero art for the II arcade. I did find art for 1-ups, particularly Gen 1s, but I couldn't find anything for the II arcade. So that was Game On Graphics. And that has been officially ordered as of tonight. So, and he says it should only take him a few days to get it printed and shipped. So maybe by next weekend we can have art. That would be exciting. So, yeah, I'm going to tinker a little bit more. You know, while unboxing the panels for the top half, I did realize there's more airflow in the top than I had thought. So I think instead of putting a USB fan in the top, I'm actually going to probably put it directly on top of this amp. Hopefully I can find room for that. Because the way I'm planning on inserting that's going to be tight. So, well, hey, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Ring the bell so that you can see the notifications. This is going to be an ongoing project. Going to tinker with it a little bit. Might be 4 in the morning, might be 4 in the afternoon. And I'm just going to pop on with what I'm doing and take you guys along for the ride with me. If you're watching this on replay, again, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And as always, guys, may you play until your fingers bleed. Have a great night. Stardust, it was a first generation like a Tron version of it. So there's plenty of them out there. Anyways, thanks guys.